Picture this. You're a senior, diligently taking your blood pressure medication, attending regular checkups, and trying to stay active. You think you're doing everything right to manage your health. But what if I told you that despite your best efforts, you might be making critical mistakes that are silently pushing your blood pressure higher and higher? In this crucial video, we're pulling back the curtain on 6 blood pressure blunders that seniors must avoid. These aren't obvious errors, they're subtle, sneaky habits that can sabotage your heart health without you even realizing it. From seemingly innocent daily routines to common misconceptions about hypertension management, we're about to reveal how these hidden pitfalls could be putting you at risk for a stroke or heart attack. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. By the end of this video, you'll have the clarity and practical tools to take back control of your blood pressure. We're not here to overwhelm you with medical jargon or make you feel guilty. Instead, we're offering simple, doable changes that can make a real difference in your health and quality of life. Every single day, the choices you make matter. What you consume, how you stay active, and how you handle stress all play a crucial role in impacting your blood pressure more than you may realize. The reality is that numerous individuals aged 50 and above appear to be following the right steps on the surface. They adhere to their medication, attend regular checkups, and strive to maintain an active lifestyle. However, concealed within their daily habits are minor errors, often unnoticeable. These seemingly harmless habits gradually elevate blood pressure or disrupt the effectiveness of treatments. Without someone pointing them out, these mistakes persist unnoticed, silently placing pressure on the heart, brain, and the entire circulatory system. This is why this video holds significance. Our aim is not to overwhelm you with complex medical terminology or to make you feel guilty for any missteps. Are you ready to uncover 6 critical mistakes that could be affecting your blood pressure right now? Let's go through our list in order from 6 to 1. Number 2 will shock you. Stay tuned, because this information could be a game changer for your heart health and overall well-being. Before we continue, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment, and support us by turning on the notification bell.
Mistake number 6. Overusing caffeine or alcohol, a morning coffee, or a glass of wine with dinner. These small pleasures are part of daily routines for many. When enjoyed moderately, they offer comfort. However, for seniors managing high blood pressure, relying too heavily on caffeine or alcohol can be a hidden mistake. Though they don't seem harmful initially, these substances can subtly increase blood pressure, interfere with medication, and create more problems than they solve. Starting with caffeine, which is found in coffee, tea, sodas, energy drinks, and even chocolate, it acts as a stimulant. It constricts blood vessels and raises heart rate, leading to temporary spikes in blood pressure. For some, this might mean little to no concern. But for those with hypertension or a high sensitivity to stimulants, even a small amount of caffeine can push blood pressure into risky territory. The tricky part is, effects can vary wildly from one person to another. While some can have a daily coffee without issue, others might face hours-long spikes, sometimes unknowingly. Awareness is crucial. If you consume caffeine frequently, observe your body's reaction. Try checking your blood pressure before and after your morning coffee or afternoon soda. If you spot a trend of higher readings or anything like headaches, jitteriness, or a pounding heart, consider reducing your intake or opting for decaf. There's no need to completely forego your favorite habits. Just make mindful changes that benefit your heart. Alcohol presents a different challenge. Though small amounts may help with relaxation at the day's end, excessive or frequent consumption raises blood pressure and can severely hinder the effectiveness of hypertension medications. Additionally, it causes dehydration, disrupts sleep, promotes weight gain, and heightens emotional stress, all of which negatively impact blood pressure. Older adults process alcohol more slowly, meaning these effects can be more pronounced and prolonged. Consuming more than 1 drink per day shifts the balance from occasional enjoyment to continuous risk. When combined with blood pressure medications, alcohol can lead to side effects like dizziness, confusion, and liver strain. These risks compound when other medications are involved, as is typical for seniors managing various health issues. Fortunately, moderation, even slight reductions, can bring noticeable improvements. Cutting down on caffeine or alcohol may result in lower blood pressure, better sleep, steadier energy, and improved concentration. Sometimes, reducing these substances may even lessen the need for more medications, and ditching coffee or wine doesn't mean sacrificing comfort. There are many enjoyable, heart-healthy alternatives available. Consider trying herbal teas such as chamomile, mint, or rooibos. Sip warm lemon water, or create your own flavored sparkling water using fresh fruit and herbs. These simple swaps offer the same sense of ritual and relaxation without unwanted effects. Ultimately, it's not about restriction, it's about intention. Understanding how caffeine and alcohol affect your body empowers you to make smarter choices that support your blood pressure, overall health, and quality of life. Your heart doesn't seek perfection, it seeks care. Every step toward OBHB, balance strengthens and steadies you. Mistake number 5. Consuming hidden sodium. You might not always add salt to your meals, but that doesn't mean you're avoiding sodium altogether. Surprisingly, much of the salt consumed by older adults isn't just from the salt shaker, it's embedded in everyday foods. One often overlooked error in managing blood pressure is underestimating how much sodium covertly enters our diets. High sodium consumption is closely tied to increased blood pressure, as salt leads to water retention, expanding blood volume in the arteries, and exerting additional force against artery walls. Over time, this pressure can weaken the heart, raising the risk of stroke, heart attack, kidney issues, and other severe health conditions. Because these effects are subtle, many people overlook them and forget where sodium is hidden. Processed foods, canned soups, sauces, frozen meals, bread, deli meats, and even so-called healthy choices like low-fat salad dressings or whole grain crackers often have hidden high sodium levels. Sodium is added not only for taste, but also to help preserve foods. Even items marked as light, diet, or heart-healthy might still consist of significant salt amounts to maintain shelf life and flavor. When such foods regularly appear in our diets due to their convenience or taste, sodium intake can quickly rise. For older adults, this concern is heightened. As we age, our kidneys are less efficient in filtering sodium, and our bodies become more sensitive to its impact, meaning even moderate sodium could cause greater blood pressure spikes than decades before. It's also linked to increased fluid retention, worsening issues like leg swelling or congestive heart failure. Addressing this mistake begins with awareness. Start inspecting nutritional labels, not just for calories and fats, but for sodium content. You might be surprised where sodium lurks. A single serving of canned soup could have more than half of the daily suggested sodium intake, while bread or cereal servings can add up substantially if consumed frequently. Aim to choose products that are low in sodium, less than 140 milliliters per serving, or have no added salt whenever feasible. Simple actions can significantly impact your health. Rinse canned beans and veggies to eliminate extra sodium. Opt for fresh or frozen foods without additions.
Where are you watching us from? Let us know in the comments.
Prepare meals at home where you have control over what goes in. Use herbs, spices, lemon, vinegar, garlic, or pepper to enhance flavors without resorting to salt. Over time, these alternatives not only safeguard your heart, but can also make meals more enjoyable. Reducing salt dependency requires patience, especially if you've eaten salty foods for years, as initially, low-sodium options may taste dull. However, your taste buds will gradually adapt. Within a few weeks, you'll better appreciate the natural tastes of foods, and oversalted items might become too strong. Cutting back on sodium doesn't mean sacrificing enjoyment, but choosing a healthier path that supports your heart and overall well-being. Every bite moves you closer to balance, and every meal is a chance to nourish more than just your appetite. It's an opportunity to enhance your life. Is skipping medications or taking them incorrectly? Controlling blood pressure often relies on a prescription. These medications are among the most effective tools for keeping your numbers in check, but they only work if taken correctly and regularly. One significant and unfortunately common error among seniors is missing doses, taking pills at the wrong times, or stopping altogether without consulting a doctor. These actions may seem minor at first, but they can lead to serious health issues over time. This happens for many reasons. Some people simply forget, while others start to feel better and assume they no longer need their medicine. Concerns about side effects or reliance on medication also play a part. Some individuals cut pills in half or skip days to make their prescriptions last longer or to save money. Although these actions might seem reasonable at the time, they can cause blood pressure changes that put extra strain on your heart and raise the risk of stroke, kidney damage, or heart failure. Blood pressure medication is precisely tailored to your body and is about more than just lowering numbers. It's about safeguarding your entire cardiovascular system. Missing or irregular doses can cause sudden spikes in blood pressure. At first, you might not notice any symptoms, but over time, it silently harms your arteries and puts excess pressure on vital organs. Because symptoms are uncommon, many people remain unaware of any issues until a crisis occurs. It's crucial to realize that blood pressure medications often don't make you feel instantly better, as some other drugs might. You might not feel an EBD improvement after taking them, which makes it easy to undervalue their importance. Behind the scenes, they're crucially working to ease heart pressure, improve circulation, and lower the risk of critical complications. The positive news is this mistake is entirely preventable. Start by making medication adherence a habit, not a choice. Take your medication at the same time each day, using tools like pill boxes, alarms, or daily lists for reminders. If you miss a dose, don't take an extra one without consulting your doctor. Call for advice. If you have side effects, report them immediately. Often, there are alternative medications or modified doses that can minimize discomfort while keeping your heart health in check. Never stop your blood pressure medication just because your readings seem normal. That's usually a sign of effective treatment, not an indication to quit. Always speak with your doctor before making any changes, no matter how minor. Even slight adjustments in timing or dosage can affect the medication's effectiveness. Discuss any financial concerns with your healthcare provider. Many seniors attempt to extend their prescriptions due to costs, but there are often generics, discounts, or assistance programs available. Your health is worth the discussion. Managing blood pressure is a lifelong commitment, but it's one that brings you more vitality, stability, and peace of mind. It begins with consistency. One pill, one day, one decision at a time. Your heart relies on you to remain consistent, and so does your future. Mistake 3. Failing to monitor blood pressure. Consistently not keeping track of your blood pressure regularly is a common error. Unlike other ailments, high blood pressure doesn't usually come with noticeable signs until it's reached a critical level or triggers a major incident. That's why it can be so misleading. You might go about your day feeling well, unaware that your blood pressure is gradually creeping up. For older adults, one of the most frequent and dangerous oversights is neglecting to check blood pressure often enough or solely relying on annual checkups to monitor it. Without regular checks, subtle variations can slip by unnoticed, leading to significant issues later on. blood pressure changes throughout the day, influenced by factors like stress, sleep, diet, and activity levels. A single measurement at the heights doctors, even if it's excellent, doesn't provide the whole picture. Often, readings in medical settings can be higher due to anxiety or lower when you're relaxed. Home monitoring can offer a more accurate view of your blood pressure trends over time, potentially saving your life. By not tracking it, you could be missing crucial information. Your medication may no longer be effective, a new dietary habit or stressor could be affecting your readings, or a supplement might be interfering with your treatment. Without regular measurements, you're left guessing, and with your heart health, guessing isn't sufficient. Taking your blood pressure at home is a simple and empowering habit to adopt. It helps you identify patterns, detect spikes early, and provide your doctor with the data necessary to make informed decisions. This practice empowers you to manage your health actively. You're not passively waiting for outcomes, but actively influencing them with each reading. You don't need complex devices or special training. Modern home monitors are budget-friendly, simple to operate, and often have easy-to-read displays along with built-in memory. Consistency is crucial. Choose a specific time each day, like morning or evening, and check your blood pressure consistently at that time. Relax for 5 minutes beforehand, rest your arm on a table, keep both feet flat, and avoid talking during the process. Doing this daily creates an accurate, transparent view of your body's functioning. Additionally, maintaining a log, either on paper or with an app, to share during doctor's appointments makes them more productive. It helps your healthcare provider notice changes, adjust medications as needed, or catch warning signs before they escalate. Some shy away from monitoring their blood pressure out of fear of discovering something worrisome, worrying that a high figure might cause stress or anxiety. But ignoring it doesn't shield you from dangers. It merely allows them to grow unchecked. Awareness is the first move towards improvement. With blood pressure, early detection is crucial. Monitoring it isn't just a chore to tick off, it's an ongoing dialogue with your body. Just like any meaningful conversation, it works best when it happens regularly, peacefully, and attentively.
Even typing 1 if you liked the video means a lot to us. We'd love to hear your thoughts about our videos and our channel.
Make it part of your routine, a habit, and, most importantly, a priority, because your future depends on the decisions you make now. Mistake number 2, neglecting to combat physical inactivity. When it comes to controlling high blood pressure, your actions and inactions are equally significant. A common yet critical oversight among seniors is failing to address physical inactivity. Essentially, sitting too often and moving too little while believing that rest is always beneficial. Certainly, rest has its merits, but consistently avoiding physical activity can gradually raise blood pressure and overburden the heart. Engaging in physical activity strengthens the heart, enabling it to pump more blood with less effort. As a result, this eases pressure on your arteries and helps maintain healthy blood pressure levels. Exercise enhances circulation, reduces inflammation, aids weight management, and lowers stress, vital components for heart health. However, when daily movements decline, the body loses its effectiveness, muscles weaken, circulation decelerates, and blood pressure within your vessels can increase. For many seniors, the issue isn't a lack of motivation, but rather uncertainty. Fears of joint pain, exhaustion, or falling can make the prospect of exercising daunting. Yet, exercise doesn't have to be arduous to be beneficial. Even light but regular activities can offer substantial benefits. Consider taking a daily walk, morning stretches, or gentle chair exercises while watching TV to stimulate the heart and improve circulation. In fact, reducing the time you spend sitting can be one of the most empowering changes you can make. If you find yourself watching TV or reading for extended periods, try standing up every 30 to 60 minutes. March in place for a bit, stroll to the kitchen, or do some shoulder rolls or toe taps. These brief bursts of movement can break up prolonged sitting, which might otherwise lead to stiffened arteries and increased blood pressure over time. The key is consistency. Regularly moving your body signals to your heart, blood vessels, and brain that you remain engaged, active, and strong. Gradually, this message becomes a reality. It's also crucial to choose activities you enjoy. Whether it's dancing, gardening, water aerobics, or a light stretching routine in the morning sun, enjoyable exercise is more likely to become a habit. When physical activity feels enjoyable rather than punishing, you're more likely to persist, and as it becomes habitual, your body will start to flourish. If you're unsure where to begin, consult your doctor or a physical therapist who can guide you towards safe and suitable activities based on your health and mobility. Remember, the goal isn't to become an athlete, but to remain independent, maintain, balance, and support your heart so it serves you well for many years. Though ignoring inactivity may seem inconsequential, it can gradually strain your heart and blood vessels. Embrace movement as medicine. Every step you take leads to lower blood pressure and a more robust, assured self. Mistake number 1 involves failing to manage stress. Stress isn't just an emotion, it's something your body carries. While we usually link high blood pressure to unhealthy diets or lack of exercise, an often underestimated cause is lingering, unaddressed stress. For older adults, neglecting stress management is a mistake that not only influences mood and sleep, but also persistently elevates blood pressure day by day. Stress triggers the body's fight-or-flight response, releasing hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These substances temporarily increase blood pressure by narrowing blood vessels and raising heart rate, which is a normal short-term reaction. However, when stress becomes a constant presence rather than an occasional occurrence, your body remains in that heightened state. Your arteries stay constricted, and your heart works harder. Over time, this ongoing pressure leads to damage that medication might not fully remedy. Stress is tricky because it often blends into everyday life. It might not manifest as panic or frequent outbursts. At times, it's more subtle. Tension in the shoulders, a tight chest, restless nights, or a quiet sense of overwhelm. Many seniors were taught to persist or appear strong, making it easy to dismiss these feelings or ignore them. Yet ignoring stress doesn't eliminate it. It allows it to linger in your body, draining energy and subtly raising blood pressure. The upside is that managing stress doesn't demand drastic change or costly treatments. It begins with small, purposeful steps that soothe the nervous system and restore balance. Deep breathing, for instance, can lower heart rate and ease blood vessels. Simple activities like walking, yoga, or stretching help release tension and promote mood-enhancing endorphins. Spending quiet time outdoors, enjoying music, or practicing gratitude through journaling or prayer can also reset the stress response. Even speaking with a friend or sharing your emotions can reduce mental burdens. The key is to develop a practice of daily stress management. Not only responding when overwhelmed, but creating routines that allow your mind and body to relax. Consider it like brushing your teeth, not just for when issues arise, but for preventing them from happening. If you've lived with unmanaged stress for a long time, show yourself kindness. This isn't about assigning blame. It's about seeing where change is possible and taking small steps forward. You don't need to fix everything immediately, but by gradually making room for calm, reflection, and self-care, your body will adapt. This affects not only your mind, but also your blood pressure, sleep, digestion, and overall sense of peace. Stress may be unseen, but its impacts are very tangible. Yet, the power to manage it is within reach. One breath, one stroll, one quiet moment at a time. Managing high blood pressure calls for more than just proper medication and a healthy diet. Having an effective support system is vital. At the heart of this support system lies your healthcare provider. Unfortunately, a frequent and avoidable mistake made by seniors is failing to maintain open communication with their doctors or healthcare team. This may involve skipping appointments, not sharing symptoms, or assuming everything is under control. Such lack of open and honest communication can result in overlooked opportunities and missed warning signs. Many fall into the habit of simply getting prescriptions refilled and attending annual checkups. However, blood pressure is not a set-it-and-forget-it condition. It varies with changes in stress, activity, sleep, diet, medications, and even the seasons. If your doctor isn't fully aware of your current state or daily experiences, they are only seeing half the picture. This makes it tougher to spot issues early or adjust your treatment plan accurately. Seniors often hesitate to speak out because they fear being perceived as difficult, judged, or a bother to the doctor. Yet, any health-related concern, no matter how minor it seems, is worth mentioning. Whether it's unusual dizziness, a side effect you're ignoring, a new supplement, or a recent change in routine, every detail helps your provider tailor a safe and effective care plan. Medication side effects, in particular, are often underreported. Some may stop taking their medications due to discomfort without informing their doctor. This can lead to uncontrolled blood pressure or serious complications. A simple conversation might result in modifying the dosage, switching to a different medication, or incorporating lifestyle adjustments that could significantly improve your well-being. Home blood pressure readings should also be shared with your healthcare provider. Whether you bring your log to appointments or use an online patient portal, sharing trends rather than just single readings enables your doctor to discern what's effective or what needs alteration. Inconsistent readings can be troubleshot together. It's crucial to include mental and emotional health in these discussions as well. Stress, loneliness, depression, and anxiety can contribute to high blood pressure, and your provider can connect you to counseling, support groups, or community resources. If you find it challenging to visit the clinic due to mobility issues, distance, or transportation limitations, inquire about telehealth services. Many healthcare providers now offer virtual appointments, making it more convenient to stay connected from home. Good communication doesn't require lengthy chats, just honest ones. Your doctor is your ally in health, not your evaluator. The more information they have, the better they can assist you. You don't need to wait for your next appointment. If something feels off, or if you're uncertain about a reading, side effect, or lifestyle change, reach out. Your health is a collaborative effort, not a solo endeavor. Keeping conversations open is a smart, straightforward way to protect your blood pressure and your future. Managing high blood pressure need not be daunting. Recognizing the significance of everyday practices, tuning into your body's signals, and realizing your power to improve your well-being are crucial, as each choice can impact your health. Blood pressure isn't merely a figure. It mirrors how your body interacts with life through breathing, resting, moving, and responding. You've now identified 7 prevalent errors that are often overlooked and, importantly, discovered how to prevent them. This includes understanding your medications, monitoring sodium intake, staying active, managing stress, engaging with healthcare professionals, and making thoughtful decisions about caffeine and alcohol. These are all feasible, practical changes that don't demand a complete lifestyle revamp. They simply require you to nurture yourself with greater regularity and purpose. At Health Guide, we advocate for building good health one habit at a time. You don't need to tackle everything simultaneously. Start with something manageable, like checking your blood pressure consistently or replacing a salty snack with a healthier option. Set reminders to take your medication timely or reach out to your doctor for any issues that concern you. Each small action you take moves you toward a healthier heart, a more balanced life, and a stronger self. If you found this video informative, consider liking it, subscribing to Health Guide, and sharing it with someone who could benefit from understanding and motivation. Supporting one another helps us all grow stronger, steadier, and more equipped to thrive, one heartbeat at a time.
Which of these habits inspired you the most? Leave a comment and let's grow stronger together.